Giving back doesn't have to be perfect. Let me tell you about the corn dog that didn't exist. Welcome to day 9 of the Holiday Playbook. So I was walking in Kroger one day and there's a Salvation Army guy standing there. He was an elderly guy. He was hunched over and he was just ringing the bell and it was so cold outside. And I said to him, I'm going to get a coffee. Can I get you a drink? And he's like, no, I already have a drink. And he was kind of mumbling. And I said, would you like something to eat? And he said, a corn dog. And I was like, would you like something to eat? And he's shaking his head, yes, corn dog. I'm like, I think he's saying corn dog, but I'm not sure. And so a couple more times of that, I said, corn dog? He's like, yes. So I'm thinking, I'm at Kroger and get him anything he wants. But he said corn dog, and I kind of walked through the door, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to find a corn dog at Kroger. But I went back to the prepared foods lady and asked her, and she kind of looked at me like I was crazy. And looked around, I'm like, there is no corn dog to be found in Kroger in Huntsville, Alabama. And I'm like, where am I going to find a corn dog? I don't eat, this is a fair food for me in the middle of August. And so I started thinking, how can I improvise? What can I get this guy to eat? And I'm like, okay, I'm in the South. They like fried chicken. There's a Popeyes in this parking lot. And so I went back out to him and I was like, there's no corn dogs. I was like, what about a fried chicken sandwich? And he was like, yes. And I said, give me a few minutes and I'll go get it and I'll be back. And so I went to Popeyes, sat in line for who knows how long, got him his chicken sandwich, took it back, and he thanked me and said, God bless you, and I moved on. So this holiday season, let me give you 3 principles for giving back this holiday season. Principle 1 is give from overflow, not obligation. So many times we give gifts out of obligation. We give our time out of obligation. We do things, we talked a little bit about this in boundaries, and that's no fun. It takes the joy out of it. Part of the reason I leave so much margin in my days is so I have the opportunity to do these types of things. I had the $6 for the sandwich. I had the 30 minutes it took me to do that. And so see where you can do these things that is part of your overflow, which kind of moves into principle 2, small acts count. That chicken sandwich that day was not changing the world, but it meant something to that guy in that moment. And friends, if we all would do something like that, think of the impact we could make in the world. So many small things that we maybe take for granted, holding the door for somebody, talking to somebody, listening to the cashier for 2 minutes, tell you how her day is or where she's struggling, praying for somebody. All of these things matter sometimes more than we realize. And principle 3 is let go of perfection. That day, I couldn't get the corn dog that he wanted. I had to improvise and do something else, but I still made something. If you want more support navigating the holidays without burning out, join Sherry and I for our free masterclass. The link is in the bio.